Terrifier 2. Oh shit. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Seth Grimes, and we are here with another reaction. This one has me super excited as apparently it is official that Terrifier 2 is on its way to us in early October. I believe it said October 6th. That's awesome. I love the Terrifier movie. Not sure if you're familiar with it, if you've seen it. I would assume if you're watching this, you've seen the first one, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what you do in your spare time, but Terrifier is a fucking amazing little indie style horror movie. Bloody as hell, dark, gritty, kind of funny, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Art the Clown, man. Let's go ahead and see what he's been up to for the last couple years. Before we do, if you could, please like, follow, and subscribe at Seth Grimes Media on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you're on, whatever you like to play with during the day. And if you could hit the subscribe button down below for me, that would help me out greatly. I am trying to work my way up towards monetization and being able to sell merch and stuff on the page. So looking forward to all of that, and I can't do it without your help. So please throw me a bone if you could. But enough about that. And these weird shiny spots on my face that I can't seem to fix no matter how hard I adjust my lighting that weren't there before, but is what it is. Let's fucking watch this trailer and let's not just worry about my lighting, right?
So, did you figure out what you're dressing up as tomorrow?
He wants to dress up as a real guy who murdered 9 people last year.
Oh, you're not doing that.
It's just a costume. You think that guy's still out there? What's up?
Dude, I love it already.
You and this clown all of a sudden, you're like obsessed. They never found his body. What if he decides to come back here? I wouldn't worry about it.
Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
Sir, what are you doing?
Dude,
It wasn't me. He was covered in blood
that's awesome. He's hanging out at the Halloween store.
on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
I'm telling you, it was him, Allie. Right down to the little black dot on the tip of his nose.
You're
Ow!
You know that?
That hurts, you know.
Believe him. About what? Something really bad's gonna happen tonight. No, I know when Jonathan's lying, okay? I could hear it in his voice. Something's wrong.
Look, we're gonna have fun. Stress-free environment. Yep. Speaking of surprises, kids, we have a very special guest with us today, all the way from
A Halloween
Lions
party.
Country. Please welcome Art the Clown.
What? How's he get a gig? He's got gigs? How the fuck does Art the Clown get booked at parties? I want to get booked at parties. He's got a fucking booking agent or what? Haha! He set somebody on fire and he's laughing. Oh, that was so creepy. Holy shit. Wow. That looked so good. I want to see the little kid was the creepiest part. Let's watch.
Did you figure out what you're dressing up as tomorrow?
Sorry, I'm going to watch it again. You can just bear with me. I want to kind
He wants to dress up as a
of break
real
it down
guy.
a little bit. I love the way that they filmed it. It looks gritty. It looks like they use like an older camera perhaps. It might just be a filter, or maybe it is practical and they use like an older camera. But it looks like 90s-ish. It doesn't look high definition. But it is. Yeah, it is. But I love that. which was unique to the first one as well. That's something that they did in the first one.
9 people last year.
I like this kid that's obsessed with Art the Clown. That's interesting. Little kids are like that, by the way. I know a kid that looks almost exactly like this, actually. One of my friend's kids looks very similar to this young man here. And, kids get weird obsessions. They just get lost in a YouTube rabbit hole, and then suddenly they want to become obsessed with Art the Clown. It just happens.
Oh, you're not doing that.
It's just a costume.
I like how he had garbage.
You think that guy's still out there?
What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed.
They never found his body. What if he decides to come back here?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Wait a minute, aren't you that guy from the costume shop?
Sir, what are you doing?
It wasn't.
I love that. Uh-oh. Wait, he's turning the thing around. I didn't notice that the first time. So he clearly killed somebody in there, or is going to kill somebody. Maybe he was asked to leave, and now he's doing that. So he has a little privacy to murder. But I love a good Halloween store. You know what I mean? Like a little costume shop. Like in Halloween 4, they spent some time in a little 5 and dime store that had some costumes and stuff.
He was covered in blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
I like that mom.
It was him, Ellie. Right down to
That's
the little
creepy.
black dot on the tip of his nose.
Oh, man.
You're really weird, you know that?
That's... wow.
I believe him.
He's so charming, though, isn't he? Art the Clown. He really knows how to turn on the charm when he wants to, right? He can be a little flirty. He's got a little bit of pimp in him, He's got some charisma, that
Something
guy.
really bad's gonna happen tonight.
No, I know when
He can pull
Jonathan's
bitches
lying.
if he
I
wants
could
to.
hear it in his
He
voice.
got a gig at some fucking
Look, ready?
dance.
Stress-free environment.
Halloween party
Speaking of
dance.
surprises, kids, we have a very special guest with us today, all the way from Miles County. Please welcome Art the Clown.
Ta-da! I like that he carries a trash bag along. And now this is at that party, right? That's the same backdrop. So he's just going to come here and murder people. See, I always thought he fancied himself a performer. I thought he liked, maybe he is performing. This is part of his act. But yeah, I always thought he fancied himself a bit of a performer and might like this little gig here. It might make him feel special a little bit. That's funny. Somebody's on fire and he's just see him laughing and having a good old time. Dude. This is terrifying. That right there. Oh my God. That's a terrifying Art Krispies. Why? That has to be some kind of daydream or something. Is he chewing on razor blades? Yeah, there is razor blades in the cereal. As there would be if this was an Art the Clown cereal. There'd be little razor blades and stuff in there. Why not? That's... wow. The pen is truly mightier than the sword. Dude. He looks badass. That's creepy. It looks like a haunted house set or something. Blood everywhere. That bitch is still alive. It looked like Art's eye was messed up. Maybe somebody stabbed him in the eye at some point. Wow, dude. Yeah, he definitely had an eye gimmick going on there. That kind of gave me chills a little bit, to be honest with you. Art the Clown, dude. The Terrifier movie, for me... So here's the deal with it. It doesn't scare me. Like, I don't get scared. Like, oh, that movie's too scared for me. But I gotta be in a special kind of mood to watch it, because it leaves an effect effect on you. Like you feel after you watch Terrifier. You know, it's so gritty and gross and dirty and but it's so well done. It's like the story was kind of crap, but it doesn't. You don't need a good story. Crazy maniac kills people. The end. That's all you need in any horror movie. You know, there's been plenty of '80s movies that have done more with less. You know what I mean? But Terrifier's oof. Art the Clown's going to be around a long time. I think this is going to be the next great franchise. I think this is going to be the greatest franchise of the 2000 teens and 20s, like this era. As far as horror characters and stuff, I think he's going to, there's going to be probably like 5 or 6 Terrifier movies at least. This one looks better than the original. The original didn't have a lot of substance to it. It was just this unique character and with a unique presentation, filmed a certain way, like that gritty lack of quality a little bit. The blood's just a little bit off. Everything's dingier, everything's a darker color, or just desaturated maybe a little bit, or I don't know there's something weird going on there in the production. It looks so good. I'm a huge Art the Clown fan, a huge Terrifier fan. This looks like it's gonna just pick up where it left off essentially, and just be another horrific, hard to watch movie. And you know that they're gonna have to top their kills, right? Like Terrifier had some very fucked up kills. Of course, the big one is the sawing of the woman's vagina in half all the way down through her head. That was a pretty unique one. They have to top it. They can't just make a sequel and not outdo the kills from the first one. That's kind of part of doing a sequel, So he's going to be more Art the Clownier than ever in this one, and I'm here for it. In theaters, too. It said in theaters, so this thing's getting a theatrical release. I'm stoked. I'll pay money to go see this if it's in my theater. I don't know if it's going to be a limited release or an X rating. I don't even know how this can get an R. You know what I mean? I watch horror movies with my kids, and they're into like Freddy and Jason and stuff. Have not watched Terrifier with them. I don't know if they're aware of it or not, but that one I stay away from with them, at least for now. It's like a next level horror movie, in my opinion. Y'all might call me a pussy or whatever, but hey, I feel like Terrifier is next level. There's an air of realism, or just an extra air of sickness to it. It's a little snuffy compared to a lot of other movies. Great stuff. I'm excited to see it. Super hyped. That was a well put together trailer. What else can you say about it? As a horror fan, this is going to be dope. And Art the Clown, here to fucking stay as a horror icon.